So guys, I needed to find some strength into making this live, because I'm going through a really difficult time. I have lost about 600 bucks in the last week, and that's very heavy for me, as I don't have any money anymore. Like, I'm literally at 0 point. I don't have literally anything, maybe 100 bucks in my bank account, but I'm learning really a lot. I'm exhausting myself really a lot, and I've been crying a lot in the past week. Been staring at the charts for a lot in the past time, in the past week, in the last week, and that's a lot for me. That's really so much for me. So that's very heavy for me. So what I want to explain to you guys is how to look for a good structure every day. So every day there is a new setup. There is something to look for. Jesus. I've blown about 15k in the past few months, the past 5 months, and it doesn't, maybe it takes one month to recover everything, but I need to strike at every trade to make this happen, and that's real difficult in the moment where I only look for money to make. So what I'm learning is you can't look to make X amount of money. You need to look at the structure and see where key points are. For example, you need to, like, how do you say that? To update your setup every day. I don't mean every hour, but every few hours, and see what's going on, if you wanna make real money. So for example, here we have here we have a setup. Okay, so here it was really easy. It's very easy after you see that, but here you see a rejection. Okay, a rejection of price, then it shoots up and makes a new high. So here you would have closed position, and that's it. Or maybe even here you would have closed, you could have even closed here. So then you've waited for the next day to come in, and here there wasn't so much volume, and you also needed to remember that there is this structure, so price somehow needed to come back, so you would have maybe waited. and uh, yeah. Mm, 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 mm. So this cell you could have got it. Jesus Christ, it never loads up. This cell you could have got it by just looking at the zone, because you just need for price to touch the area to go on a good sell, you know. Because here we see that price was preparing to come down to this area. So it touched it, and yeah. So here what do we see? Price reacted based off of this here, this one, yeah. crumbled like I'm destroyed, literally destroyed. Like the markets really destroyed me in the past week, in the last week. Yeah, it's dangerous to trade every day, but if you wanna if you wanna build up an account very fast, you need to do that. So here you still need to remember, like, yeah, it reacted, then you put stop loss below this, like here, because you never know what's gonna happen. So yeah, that's towards end of the session, so it bumps up, but here you close position because it's end of the session. It already did what it had to do. It already hit TP here. The next day we come around and you see that it, like, yeah, there is this trend line, you know. Okay, so then you wait, then you go for a sell, you let it work out, and yes, I'm really exhausted. I don't know. I need to stop staring at charts. Then you put TP around this area. It goes very well. Then looking at it from the 30-minute, you see there is a rejection. What happens here is that you can put stop, because that's more likely to respect this past low. Then it shut up, and yeah, you just let it go because it already reacted to this one. It already reacted here, so you let it go. Then what happens here? You see price squeezes. Price gets squeezed. get squeezed here, faking out your buyers. Why that? Because it was an equal high, and then it comes back, and the last low was here, like higher low. Yeah. Here what happens is you could just have waited for it, and for it to touch this area, put stop loss below here, and bring it home some bread. Okay, so here you could have closed because it already TP'd, then come back the day after, so today, and you see here there is something going on. Okay, so what happens here is Jesus. What happens here is that it reacted, so you need to take accountability of this, you know. Here is another higher low, so you can expect that people get here it reacted. Okay, so yeah, that's it. So it respected with closed candles this support area, and that's it. I hope this was helpful. I can't wait for tomorrow to be Saturday so I can just stop staring at the charts, because I hate it. Like, I hate it to stare at the charts. I would rather stop trading for a whole month right now and do something with other people, like going on excursions or